be nice to people and appreciate the fact that I am famous and handle it in a very diplomatic, gentlemanly way, and be really proud to have all the fans from all over the world that love me, and I love them too.
I love you.
Hollywood is really in the eye of the beholder. I mean, right across the street here, we have the Mann's Chinese Theater. We have people from Iowa and Kansas and Georgia and Mississippi and pulling, and Japan and Norway, pulling up by the busload to walk along the Hollywood Boulevard of Dreams there, the Walk of Stars, and see the handprints. And to them, I think Hollywood is a myth. It's kind of a mythical, legendary fantasy that they've built up in their minds, the glamour and the glitter.
Only God can make a tree, but the public creates a star. And Hollywood thrives upon the world's fascination with its own creations.
I'm here to stargaze.
Of course I took off from work. You think I want to be at a boring job?
Premieres, celebrities.
Well, when I take a picture of you and hang it on my wall, they say, who the hell is that?
I guess people want to be around them and see what makes them tick, and
I'm one of them, but I'm very young. I'm 35 years old. Comparing my friends, my colleagues like Arnold and Sly. So I've got a lot to learn, but it feels great. I enjoy every moment. Sometimes I like more privacy for me and my family, but you have to pay a price, and also without those people in South Africa or all over the world, I will be nothing. So it's my duty to almost please them, to be here, to represent what I am.
Sometimes people need a little something that represents God. This idol worship has been from time immemorial. We need something real. And they say, well, this is God. Okay. All right, that's it. Now we pray to that, say it's something real. And they do that to people too, I think. It's a tendency, isn't it?
Because we need our myths. We want our myths. I mean, human history is the history of pursuing our mythologies and our fantasies and our dreams. And it's just that now we're more sophisticated. Hollywood is the ultimate sophisticated factory for manufacturing mythology.
I could be the next Telly Savalas.
Well, I've wanted to be an actress since, a child.
I'm planning to become an actress when I grow up. I'm going to be famous.
Hey, come here. This is Mecca.
This is an actress. What are you going to do about it? I can cry.
Mike! Mike who? An actor? Everybody's an actor. This is Hollywood.
Just cook a man! And to this set, new players forever make their pilgrimage to take part in life's never-ending drama on the Boulevard of Dreams, with little but their dreams to guide them to fame and fortune. For many, their arrival is where their journey begins.
I packed my bags and I got here and I thought, well, that's it, I'm going to be a star. I swear this is true. 4 years ago, when I was 19, and I wasn't legal. So for 3 years I've been struggling, waitressing, everything, and not going to school, thinking that I was going to do nothing. And I win my green card in the lottery. And then I get to come to this school. And then I've started to learn about how to do it the real way and the right way, as opposed to having a dream of it. It's now become a need and a dream.
I gave up everything that I had, sold all of my furniture, sold my car, left my family that I had never left before in my entire life, and I moved 3,000 miles away.
I just packed up my stuff, I was in a relationship, I dropped everything and came here for my dream. I knew if I didn't do it now, I would never do it.
If you believe in something, if you want something badly, it can happen. You just have to go for it. I mean, it's like I was pushing. When I came in Los Angeles like 11 years ago, I came with nothing, hoping to be in the business. So for 6 years, I was pushing from Monday to Sunday, every day, until finally a guy gave me a chance.
He said he thinks the traditional way of teaching. There's a dream there, but it's about finding out where you fit in. And once you find out where you fit in, it's then grabbing hold of that, because it's only gonna come around that one time, and if you're not ready for it, it's gonna be gone.
Hi. Tom, this is Arthur Trowbridge.
Pleasure to meet you. Hi.
Arthur Trowbridge has sacrificed his dream to his need for a stable income. As casting director, he has to wait in the wings for that role that will set him firmly on a course to an acting career. Meanwhile, he ceaselessly hones his acting skills, an actor still waiting for his first act.
You know, Shelley, he thinks even Juilliard works against you. He says it turns all actors into bad imitations of John Gielgud. I've been working at this for 18 years. You know, I got sidetracked and I went into production, or I went into casting, but I always had that dream of wanting to be the actor. Wherever that was, I always wanted to be an actor. And it's just finding out where I fit, because I'm not leading man as far as the Hollywood system is concerned, and I'm not really character. You know, I'm not the Donald Sutherland, and I'm not Tom Cruise. I fall somewhere in between, but so do 250,000 other guys just like me.
For now, Arthur Trowbridge knows there's nothing to separate him from the crowd. What still drives him, however, is his original quest. But he's resigned himself to shaping the future of other actors until his own dream is made real.
He thinks the traditional way of teaching Shakespeare in this country is rotten. And I don't think that I'm going to find where I fit in until I'm a little bit older. And the time limit that I gave myself of 35 years old is quickly upon me. And I realize that that's not realistic, especially in this industry. If you put any kind of constraints on yourself, any kind of limits on yourself, if you turn down or turn away from any experience, you might as well, the dream doesn't exist.
Of course. Always, always. I'm a big dreamer. You know, I dream all the time. I try as much as possible to make my dreams come true. Even if it takes a while, I'll work on them so that they become a reality.
Former Thai boxing world champion Paulo Tosha knows where he's heading. He's entered a new battleground, redefining himself as a serious performer in the acting arena. Hollywood is now the chosen combat zone, where his mental stamina must match the physical powers he possessed in the martial arts jungle he once dominated.
I just like the reality. I like it up front, in your face, reality. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's real hard and real negative and real depressing at times, and you just go through it all and you just keep going, and one by one, and I know, you know, what I'm up against, and just keep in shape, mentally and physically, keep my craft, you know, just keep working on my craft, keep shooting movie after movie, working on different films with different directors, theater, you know, always ready for the next job.
It's like being in school. I'm learning about it, you know, I'm learning about this whole business, and you can never stop. And once you think you got it down, you know, it's like something else comes along and it just throws you. However, as I said, I work out because in this town as well, one of the things that you want to make sure you have, if you have a look, you know, because there's a lot of people in this town that have looks and are making it, and there's a lot of talent that's out here that's not making it. And so, you know, I work on my body because my body is an instrument, you know. I once heard a friend say, you know, if you spend so much time at the gym, then, you know, we know you're not training hard, studying, you know, your craft. But in my field, you know, you got to do it all.
Just be careful, Halley.
On what? The truth? You know, actually, I thought I would have made it much sooner, but I know that that's life. So I know that the tougher it is, the more the challenge and the better the outcome if you hang in.